Previously on the David Lovin Show, nothing happened. Alright. Welcome to Entropia Universe. I'm on the planet Calypso. There's my dragon dog. He's blue and he breathes fire. He's a cute dog. He's level 7. I have a lot of pets, so I'm trying to get as many as I can to level 10. My top pet is level 19, I think. At level 19, it takes forever to level up a pet. Okay. Here's the starving Atrax. Shoot my gun. There's sound this time. The reason why there wasn't sound before is because the game had an update. So the sound didn't work. When something goes wrong, usually on a laptop or a phone, usually there's an update or the device needs to be restarted. Okay. So let's do this kill. I've been trying to get a global while I'm filming. Not this time. I'm due for one. I'm always due for a global. Okay. So this is how you become Uber at medical. You heal every time, and then you don't die. And you get skill points for doing that. And then it makes your overall character better. And then you can kill more difficult creatures and get bigger amounts of loot. Technically, I'm still hunting noob creatures. I'm doing this for Codex. I've shown you the Codex before. Has ranks for all the creatures you can hunt in the game. And you get bonuses when you complete each level. At least I think you do. So the Atrax, I'm rank 11, 70.35% until I get to level 12. Remember to loot right away because the corpse will indeed fade and you won't get your loot. These are really fun to hunt. Somebody just said, am I in wrong game again? Lurkers welcome anywhere, man. Smiley face. I like your idea of multi-crafting. I prefer the arguments. It's funnier. So we just watched a sample of Mario Brothers Frustration. I haven't seen that video in years. It's one of the best videos ever made on YouTube. Oh, I have to heal. I wonder how many hits Mario Brothers Frustration has by now. As far as I know, it could have 100 million hits. And there's a lot of swearing in the video. He made that video when YouTube didn't care as much. But it's really funny. The guy has a sense of humor. He even has literary references, so it's just not swearing. And he's really good at the game. I don't know how he recorded the video. If he played the game first and then wrote and performed the dialogue, I have no idea. He makes it look like in the video that everything that happens is just stuff that he thinks about on the spot. But I don't know if he wrote a script for it or not. It's a great dialogue. Mario Brothers Frustration, if you've never seen it. It's gotta be a video that's 10 years old by now. Seems like I first saw it in 2015 or something. It goes that far back. And you will laugh if it's the first time you ever saw it. You'll laugh if it's the 10th time you ever saw it. That's how great a video it is. It's 21 minutes long too. And he swears in such a way that it's truly out of frustration. Well, I don't think it's mean. He's just trying to help Mario. Here's my knight. He got buried. This is a great knight that I got from the dollar store. I always go through the toy section. Sometimes they have some cool stuff. Okay. One more kill. Let's see if I can get a global. Oh, this game can be frustrating too. Enough to make me swear. Okay. So, I'm supposed to be making an art video right now. I will give it a try. I have 23 minutes to make some art. But it would make me happy if I got a global right now. Come on, baby. It's not to be. They have a thing called mini globals, where it's not really a global, but it's a good loot drop. So most people would rather have several mini globals than one global. Okay. Several good loot drops can be worth more than a global. Okay. Let's make some art. How am I going to do that? Well, let's see. I got my brushes over there. I am out of tea. I'm out of beer. I have $3 in my bank account, so if you want to send me money, it's paypal.me/DavidLovins, Venmo, David-Lovins-2, Cash App, $Bobby11. All that stuff will be in the description box below. So, yeah, I'd really like to drink a couple of beers tonight. If not, after this video. Send me money. I need help. Otherwise, I will have to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow and call the temp agency. See if they have some work for me. I have enough gas in the car to get to work, so that's good. Okay, let's see if they have work for me. I'd rather not work and just get money, to be honest with you. So if I'm working tomorrow, I will not have any videos all day long. And that's too bad. Now I have to threaten you guys. Give me money or no videos. Sorry about that. I'm desperate. Let's see. I got my castle. Okay, how do I start painting? Well, I get the dishes out of the way. Well, I need my tea there. I like looking at tin cans. Are they even tin? I don't know. I know what I want to do, kind of. Well, there's a pie tin. Oh, I'm low on paint there. I was thinking of making art in the bathroom. I could do a setup. It was fun making art on top of the bed. But it is currently occupied right now. Oh, there we go. There's a Dollar Tree a couple blocks from here, and they sell craft paint. So I also need money to buy paint, because I can't work without white. Shake, 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 shake. Like I've said before, when there's not a lot of paint in there, it has a tendency to dry out. Oh, I can do the trick where you just unscrew the entire lid. Okay, now I got some paint to work with. That's good. Okay. Now what do I do? I'll get my water can to where I can reach it. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is my castle. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I found this baseball in my car from my storage unit. Oakland A's. Looks like it's signed. It's just printed. But there's the Oakland A's for you. Sponsored by Baskin Robbins. Like baseball really needs a sponsor. Major League Baseball needs sponsors. Well, I guess the Oakland A's do, because they are not the richest team. Okay, painting the castle. Why am I doing this? As mentioned before, layers of paint on things looks really cool. So there's no other reason to paint this than to beautify it. I got to test how the paint works. This all affects my paintings when I work on those. So this is really fun. Did you know I don't make art anymore unless I'm filming? Because to do so would ruin the continuity of my art making sessions on YouTube. So I do very little artwork when I'm not filming. Okay. I still got some of the original yellow from the castle coming through. I have no plan for this castle. I'll just keep painting until something happens. This particular castle is really nice because it has a lot of texture, which grabs the paint off the brush. So it is fun to paint. Yeah, some people sing when they paint. I'm not a good singer, so I don't want to ruin your ears. And I'm tone deaf. I don't know how to sing actual notes. And that's all because I was lazy and didn't learn the piano. Because I wanted to go outside and play. Okay. It was my mom's piano. I always felt awkward touching it. Ruins the tuning if someone screws around on a piano and doesn't know how to play. Ruins the piano over time. The wood in the piano actually adapts to the player over time. And a good player will make a good piano sound better. Because the wood in the piano becomes tuned. And it carries the tone in a warm fashion. Okay. I am not a musicologist. Music is a hobby subject of mine. Okay. Now, where do we put this? That is a good question. I will put it on top of the clipboard over here. And I have artwork underneath there buried that I'd like to get to. But not today. The other thing I can do right now, sometimes you just gotta work with the space you got. There's always a way to make art, is my point. Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't like cliche phrases much, but sometimes they work rather well. Okay. So, no matter where I would work, I would do this white right there and white right here. That seems to be the logical next step. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. One part I'm really happy about here is this circle left by the can lid. That just looks so cool. And there's some other circles. Look at that. So when I started my art videos, there was nothing on this wood board. And there's stuff on the back. I don't want to mess up the paint here, but well, there's not much going on. Let's switch from side to side. Okay, the board is becoming a little warped, so I might wet the other side and lay it down flat, and that might straighten it out a little bit. Then again, I'm a warped human being. Okay. Here's the mashed potatoes box. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I want to use up this white paint. I got plenty of it. I need a table. Here's the Conor McGregor Irish Spirit Comics publication. Then have some words here. So, who is this man? Why do people care? They care. He was a champion. I'll have to read up on him again. It's been a couple years. I started that comic book page in Vegas. Here's landscape painting, monochrome, brown, just all done with this 1-inch brush, and it took like 3 minutes to paint this. And last time I painted, I put my signature there, which I will have to go in there and paint again with a small brush. Working on the signature is worth the time. And here's this one. I've worked on this for a little while now. What's the next step? That is a good question. I don't know yet. The answer will come to me when I have the right colors in front of me and the right thoughts. I'll be able to take it to the next step. I guess I could sign it. I haven't thought about that painting in a day. I could put in some shrubberies. Here's another monochrome landscape in brown. We did camping a lot in the mountains, so I would wake up and see sights like this. So the Nevada desert where we are, it has plants and rocks and dirt. Okay. And the amateur painters always want to put the sun or the moon there for some reason. I don't do that. Well, I have in the past. Okay, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I guess it's the mood. Okay. Well, I took astronomy for a year, so I'd want to know what the moon actually would look like at nighttime for this painting. Would it be way up here? And how big would it be in the painting? So, think about stuff like that. I need a flat surface to work on. Oh. Well, I do have my cans. I can paint this pear can. Put another layer of white paint on. And the pear can goes over there to dry. And then what I want to do is, here's a beer can. I love painting these things. It's really fun. I got some thick paint there. So my way is just to do one or two things and let it dry. I learned that from Jasper Johns. You can take any art object and do one thing to it to alter it. So I got the can, the castle, and the beer can, and it's balanced precariously. Alright. While I'm thinking about it, and since I see it right here, here's a Magic the Gathering card, Vigilance. Enchanted creature has vigilance. Attacking doesn't cause it to tap. I wish the flavor text on these cards was funnier. I don't even feel like reading it. Here's the thing. I love instant oatmeal that's flavored. So I can do the one thing rule to this. So I'm not really doing serious painting in this session. And I apologize about that, but that's how it is right now. It's the mood I'm in. And I might end up painting in the bathroom. It would be a setup, though, to move all the stuff in there that I need. Now, we have 3 minutes left. So I have to use all the white paint. There's another beer can. Let's paint the top. If we move or if we have to clean up the place, I'll have to put all the cans in a big garbage bag or something. Or maybe I'll have to throw them away. It's happened before, so I never get to finish painting my beer cans. Some messed up thing always happens. And they really don't want you to have beer cans in the storage unit because it attracts insects. So let's go back to our game and see if I can get that global. I would love for it to happen right now. Zoom in a little. I just use the radar to see where the starving Atrax is. And here we go. Let's hope for a global. Soulless Starmonger. We are live. Come hang out and rock to the red line. Song requests open. So he's on Twitch. Captain Soulless Starmonger. He's a game friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in a year or two. No global there. That's too bad. Okay, we still have time to get a global before the camera shuts off. Okay, here's one. They just spawn wherever they want. And then if I was painting in the bathroom, what if the girl needed to use the bathroom? Or what if I needed to use it? Then there'd be paint stuff everywhere. But it's not a bad place to paint. I'm resistant for the reason that it's not the best lighting. And when you turn the light on, the fan comes on. So there'd be a lot of sound in the video. There's a creature up there. An L6 Cornundacata provider. That would take a lot of ammunition. So what'll happen is I'll start shooting this creature, and then the camera will die, and then I'll get the global. That kind of stuff always happens to me. So let's see if I can kill it before the video ends.